Good evening, everyone. My name is Tyrone Osayemele Aigbekaen. I'm a student of California Intercontinental University, studying towards my doctorate program in business administration, specializing in entrepreneurship and business management. Today, I'll be looking at the business overview of my idea company called Modise Pure Water Company. The overview speaks of the mission statement, which is just to achieve and maintain uncompromising purity through advanced filtration, guaranteeing the fattest and freshest water for every consumer. Then the corporate vision will be to ensure that every community has uncompromising access to the fastest, highest quality purified water, promoting vitality and well-being for all. The problem statement will be potable water supply to the Waterbed region in Limpopo, because we're based in Waterbed region in Limpopo, which comprises of Northern and Tabasibe environs, is unsafe for consumption. And the solution will be to provide sachets and bottled water within the Waterbed region of Limpopo in South Africa. And what are my unique value proposition? These are to delivery of purified drinking water to the residents of the Waterbed region in South Africa, and the delivery should be safe, reliable, and convenient, providing safe and convenient access to high quality drinking water, particularly where municipal supply is unreliable, unsafe, and inconsistent. At this point, what is the stage? Where are we now? We are still in the idealistic stage. We're still in an idea stage where we're still thinking of the business, how the business is going to shape up. And for now, we have made some progress in marketing the potential business. We have covered some areas in extension in Northern, which are the extension 6 and extension 2. And this area boasts of more than 50,000 people for the potential launch. And these potential customers, include the retail shops such as ShopRite, Pick and Pay shops, and Bonanza Shop, amongst others. And what is the size and growth of this market? The market size of Northern is defined by a very small population, and population is dominated by large-scale platinum group metals, the mining industry that is, with the core economic activity centered around mining operations. And then we have companies such as Northern Platinum, Sibanye, Anglo-American, and Valetella mines. And the surrounding waterbed districts, the surrounding waterbed district, where Northern is located, is home to about 761,000 people. This population growth is likely driven by people coming from outside to come and seek employment in the mines. Apart from the mining activities, Northern also has some other activities. These include the tourism, agriculture, local amenities like clubhouses, guest houses, schools, municipal offices, and transportation. Also, we have events and hospitality, which include weddings, festivals that require small bottles, branded options, and last-minute logistics. We also have retail shops. These are the local shops, the spaza shop. These will require small packs for convenience purchases. And these are also a useful channel to increase this. On the customer segmentation and the pain points, we have the Northern on its own faces measurable challenges in service delivery and water access, creating a rationale for providing paid purified water in households and institutions that prefer guaranteed quality and convenience. These challenges support the demand for packaged water, which are the bottles or jugs, and bulk delivery purified water. What are the pain points in these areas? Pain points are: we have the groundwater contamination. These contain a high prevalence of nitrates, fluorides, and total dissolved solids. and these ones make the borehole water that we normally have as an alternative to municipal water supply unsafe for drinking if we don't treat them. And we also have infrastructure failure because we have the aging and poorly maintained municipal infrastructure, which leads to leakages and unreliable supply and inconsistent water quality that often fails the South African National Standards 241 standards. Then also have generally we have water scarcity in the area. Limpopo is naturally arid and high demand, especially from the mining and agriculture. This means a high priority in water recycling, reuse, and efficiency. And we also have the problem of scaling and correction. Hard water from boreholes and some imported and some municipal sources lead to high maintenance and replacement costs for industrial and domestic appliances due to scaling build-up. Then, how ready is the market for this business in this region? Well, the region faces significant water challenges due to climate change, aging infrastructure, and population growth. So, this results in repair backlogs and a widening gap between supply and demand. So, the unreliability and potential quality concerns create a strong underlying need for a consistent, trusted source of pure water. In general, the South African bottled water market is experiencing stable growth, driven by health consciousness, concern over tap water quality, and general convenience. So, let's look at the products that I offer and the competitive landscape where the products will be located. Well, the provision of safe and clean and convenient drinking water, that's what we offer. Because this will address fundamental consumer needs, access to quality hydration that is free from contaminants, unlike what might be available from municipal tap water or other sources in certain regions. The purified water is packaged in various sizes, ranges from 500 milliliter to 2 liters. The packages are both in sachets and bottles. The promise of purity, reliability, and peace of mind, ensuring that water consumed contributes to good health and well-being. And what then are the competitive landscape? We have established brands. These are national and international bottled water companies. These are the most prominent competitors. Examples of them are the Coca-Cola company, and they produce Bonaqua, Vampre, and also we also have Nestle, and these people produce Nestle Pure Life, as well as other national brands like the Aquila and TC Karma. Then we also have local and regional water retailers and shops, and these includes refill stations and water bars, as well as local businesses such as smaller independent water shops and those specializing in water purification and supply. The example are the Blue Water Technologies, which focuses on providing water solutions for customers, including mines, businesses, and residential clients. What is my funding strategy for the business? The funding strategy and how do I justify it? Well, I'll basically go for the bootstrapping, and this is funding that primarily this is funding the business primarily through my personal savings and initial sales revenue and controlling costs. And why have I adopted this? Well, because the business is a simple model. The purified water sales company typically has a relatively safe, straightforward operational structure. The main costs are only for purification equipment, which includes filters, UV ozone systems, bottling, packaging, local distribution, and delivery vehicles and utility costs. We also going to do some kind of light scaling, not major scaling. Unlike the high tech or manufacturing startup, the initial setup will begin on a small scale, which is a single small purification unit and a delivery vehicle. That's what we require for now, and the capital requirement for this launch will be from my personal savings. How do I immediately want to generate cash flow? Well, we know that water is a consumable product with high demand, so revenue will be generated from the first sale. Because this positive cash flow then is the core mechanism for successful bootstrapping. And the other reason I have chosen bootstrapping because of the complete ownership it offers. Because bootstrapping allows me to retain 100% equity in the company. In a business with profitable margins such as water sales, well, allocating a significant portion of the company's funds to investors for resources that could be generated internally or secured through debt is often unnecessary. Additionally, the funders will retain full control over all strategic and operational decisions, including sourcing, pricing, brand image, and expansion strategy. There is no pressure from external investors to meet aggressive short-term growth targets that might compromise the product quality or sustainable practices. And furthermore, external equity investors often seek enormous return anyway. They want a lot of money, these external funders, which can pressure businesses to sell quickly and expand into unrelated high-risk ventures. A stable water business might not provide that venture capital style return, so making bootstrapping a better fit for a steady, profitable business. So, what are the key financial and strategic risks of bootstrapping as a funding choice? Well, we have high personal financial risk. We have limited financial resources. We also have cash flow vulnerability, because now bootstrapping businesses are often highly susceptible to cash flow issues, and as unexpected expense, a delay in consumer payment, or a sudden market downturn can quickly deplete reserves, putting the entire operation at risk of failure. We also have difficulty in scaling capital-intensive needs, because for businesses that require significant upfront investment in inventory, specialized equipment, infrastructure, or long development cycle, bootstrapping might be insufficient and can cripple the ability to scale when the business begins to grow. We have a slower growth and missed market opportunities. We have reduced competitive advantage, lack of strategic support and network, and obviously we have the founder bundle, because there are not so many people. Then you have the chance that funders might have to multitask. Then how do I mitigate these financial risk and strategic risk? Well, there has to be some kind of aggressive cash flow management. This will be managing receivables, implementing strict short billing cycles, and pursue unpaid invoices aggressively to collect cash faster, negotiate terms, and delay payments to suppliers. That's within ethical limit, of course, and negotiate favorable payment terms. You can also maintain lean operations. So we have to scrutinize every expense, adopt a zero-based budgeting mindset, justify every single outlay, use free and affordable tools for marketing and communication, and focus on revenue, which means our first activities developing minimum viable product that customers are willing to pay for immediately. And we also have to have some kind of contingency planning, although that means that we have to create multiple financial scenarios to prepare for potential setbacks. That is that diversified funding. Though we have said that bootstrapping is our preferred choice, but we can also be open to non-dilutive financial options like small business loan, grants, or revenue-based financing to bridge the gap without selling equity. Then there has to be some kind of deep market validation. This means so we have to conduct continuous market and competitive analysis to fully understand demand and the competitive landscape, and a prioritized relationship with early paying customers. Then we also have to adopt some kind of strategic flexibility and speed. This means to limit the offering and targets to specific niche initially, to avoid spreading our limited resources too thin, and maintain the strategic flexibility to adjust the business model to be able to adjust the market shift, and set clear, ambitious, and achievable milestones to maintain momentum. And we also have to have some kind of financial leverage. We also have to leverage some financial resources, and this means to build strong network by actively seeking mentors, advisors, and collaborators. These experience and connections can fill the void of a large investor network. Also recognize the risk of funders burnout and stress, and therefore plan for downtime and delegate where possible, as the finder sustained health is a